as well as other Salford local authorities,
ndetse n'abandi bayobozi bo muri Salford bari kumwe aba councillors
for supporting our views,
gushigikira ibitekerezo byacu
to seek justice,
byo gushakisha ubutabera
and on approving for this memorial stone to be built and erected here.
ndetse no kuba baremeje yuko rino buye ry'urwibutso ryakubakwa hano.
I would like to
nashakaga
welcome Councillor Alexis Murura
kwiyegereza Councillor Murura
forward and introduce our special guest.
kugira ngo aze yegereze abatumirwa bacu.
Thank you, the leader of community, Kirai Alexis.
arakoze umuyobozi w'Abanyamulenge Alexis
I
Kirai.
don't have a very long speech.
ntabwo mfite amagambo menshi yo kuvuga.
Just want to introduce our honorable MP and the city mayor.
ndashaka kwiyegereza mayor wacu ndetse na MP
for honoring us about this stone.
kuba baratwemereye kubaka rino buye.
This stone
iri buye
is just here in Salford.
iri hano gusa muri Salford
In UK.
muri UK.
Never haven't been done in our country.
nta handi birakorwa muri kino gihugu.
And where people have been killed in Burundi. And where the people were killed in Burundi.
ndetse naho ubwicanyi bwabereye mu Burundi.
I'm very pleased
ariko nezerewe yuko
to be with the city mayor Paul Dennett.
ndi kumwe na mayor wa Salford.
Thank you very much for your compassion.
urakoze cyane kubw'urukundo rwawe.
And thank you so much for MP Rebecca.
ndetse urakoze cyane MP Rebecca.
I just want to introduce you to my community.
reka mbereke community yanje.
What they have done for Abanyamulenge, no one have done it in worldwide.
ibyo mwakoreye Abanyamulenge ntaho birakorwa ku isi yose.
Finally, I want to introduce Dr. Freddy Kanyiki.
ndangiza reka yegereze Dr. Kaniki.
I'm very pleased
nejejwe
to be here, for you to be here.
yuko ari kumwe natwe.
He has been following when we started this process.
yakurikiranye kuva twatangira kino
But
gikorwa.
last year you were not able to attend here.
umwaka ushize ntabwo byabashije kuba.
And thank you very much for honoring us and be here.
urakoze cyane yuko witabiriye uyu munsi.
And thank you for my colleague councillor
ndetse ndashimira abakolege banje abakansila
who
banje
came to support us here.
baje kudufasha uyu munsi.
Thank you so much.
urakoze cyane.
Thank you very much, Councillor Alexis Murura.
arakoze cyane Councillor Murura ku magambo meza.
At the moment,
kuri ubu ngubu
I'd like to ask Murimbo, Muragwa, and Alice to come forward to read the names of the victims.
yegereze Murimbo Muragwa gusoma amazina y'abadusize.
Arakoze Perezida.
Thank you, the President.
Tudatinze reka dusome amazina y'abacu badusize kuri uriya munsi.
Without taking much time, let's read the names of those who were taken from us.
Turatangira kuri famille Minyati.
We're going to start near Minyati. Translating, he's going to read all the names.
Famille Minyati harimwo Poste Minyati, Kadafi Minyati, Mereweneza Minyati, Nyanome Minyati. Famille Rutekereza, Jacques Rutekereza, Mushambaro Rutekereza, Giraneza Rutekereza, Nyamasoso Rutekereza, Databaye Rutekereza, Nyazahabu Rutekereza, Nyamuryango Rutekereza. Famille Gasosi, Gasosi Erast Jambo, Perus Gasosi, Nyahumure Gasosi, Bahoza Gasosi, Deborah Gasosi. Famille Nyamusore, Nyamusore Karaha, Deborah Nyamusore, Harutwa Nyamusore, Kayonga Nyamusore, Gezayo Nyamusore, Bebe Nyamusore. Famille Rukamirwa, Jose Rukamirwa, Marcian Rukamirwa, Bisetsa Rukamirwa. Famille Haizur, Fi Haizur, Felix Haizur. Famille Gatoni, Mugotwa Gatoni, Nyabyinshi Gatoni, Deborah Gatoni, Aime Gatoni. Famille Muhubiri, Elias. Famille Muhimuzi. Elias Muhimuzi. Munoni Muhimuzi. Mereweneza Muhimuzi. Famille Shem. Mariciana Shem. Esperance Shem. Jeremy Shem. Shemo. Yes. Then famille Sean. Masigabona Sean. Nyakiza Sean. Musa Sean. Amani Sean. Famille Kassa. Nyahoza Kassa. Ziraje Kassa. Jeannette. Yvonne Kassa. Bébé Kassa. Famille Vitati. Thomas Vitati. Eric Vitati. Dudu Vitati. Famille Zarot. Nyahoza Zarot. Bébé Zarot.
Famille Kanyabitabo. Odia Kanyabitabo. Neza Kanyabitabo. Famille Musafiri Hoga. Chantale Musafiri Hoga. Nyamugisha Hoga. Patience Hoga. Famille Gapingi. Nyabi Hogo Gapingi. Claude Gapingi. Gisele Gapingi. Famille Musafiri. Lydia Musafiri. Samuel Musafiri. Famille Mandevu. Lea Mandevu. Muhorana Mandevu. Famille Butoto. Cheche Butoto. Fisto Butoto. Mupenzi Butoto. Famille Mahinga. Munezero Mahinga. Nyabyinshi Mahinga. Famille Mukwiye. Uzia Gashindi Mukwiye. Dando Mukwiye. Lucy Mukwiye. Daniel Mukwiye. Famille Gaturuturu. Zera Gaturuturu. Famille Mugabe Hoga. Nyabahiga Hoga. Nyabirori Hoga. Fille Mugabe. Bea Mugabe. Famille Rukungugu. Claude Nzabakiza Rukungugu. Nyagazura Eme Rukungugu. Muhuza Felix Rukungugu. Full time baby. Famille Sebahire. Murekatete Sebahire. Patrick Sebahire. Kadada Sebahire. Famille Muyengeza. Nyarukundo Muyengeza. Rusengo Muyengeza. Musore Ruyengeza. Famille Maniragaba. Ukuru Maniragaba. Ndayisenga Maniragaba. Ange Maniragaba. Famille Ntwari. Pauline Ntwari. Jeanne Ntwari. Famille Gishoma. Askof Gishoma. Nkunda Gishoma. Famille Biguge Rumanzi. Biguge Fabien. Innocent Fabien. Didier Fabien.
Famille Runezegwa. Mukarugwiza Runezegwa. Bose Runezegwa. Biju Runezegwa. Famille Muvange Simon. Munezero Muvange. Edward Muvange. Mama Muvange. Famille Maronho Kagigi. Zera Maronho. Nyambo Maronho. Jeanne Maronho. Shatse Maronho. Famille Serugarika. Nabitanga Serugarika. Nyanteuka Serugaruka. Famille Runagana. Manase Runagana. Gatarina Runagana. Mukobwa Runagana. Famille Gasungun. Tonia Gasungun. David Gasungun. Famille Ngakazi. Ignace Ngakiji Ugana. Emmanuel Ngakazi. Daniel Ngakazi. Famille Kalala. Nakiza Kalaranezia. Ngwabi Kalala. Famille Ngirabakunzi. Nyabakobwa Ngirabakunzi. Bede Ngirabakunzi. Famille Gasore Bunana. Gasore Bunana. Mukunde Gasore. Famille Munyakuri. Debora Mukobwa Jana Munyakuri. Famille Rugeza. Jeanne Murora Isaac. Famille Ndagiro. Odia Ndagiro. Famille Gahakanyi. Mado Gahakanyi. Famille Gafita. Nyamubyeyi Gafita. Famille Zuzi. Nyamunezero Zuzi. Famille Ruganza. Kayeje Rugaza. Famille Muzuri. Ndayishimiye Muzuri. Famille Rushaga. Nyamajana Rushaga, famille Rugabo, Nyangore Rugabo, famille Kazingo, Bizimana Kazingo, famille Seruhungu, Nyamatungo Seruhungu, famille Maria, Sifa Maria, famille Ndakanigwa, Andre Ndakanigwa, famille Rushemuka, Ngombe Rushemuka, famille Bizimana, Kazingo Bizimana, famille Zungu, Mikael Zungu, famille Rusekeza, Gikwerere Rusekeza, famille Nyantonesha, famille Ruhumuriza, Nyakirindo Ruhumuriza, famille Binyonyo, Afande Binyonyo, famille Semuhoza, Chiseketi Wigema Semuhoza, famille Ndasarara, Mugiraneza Ndasarara, famille Gwibagiza, Espoir Gwibagiza, famille Michel Zikama, Murorunkweye Michel Zikama, famille Semugazanya, Nitanga Semugazanya, famille Sekabumba, Rodrigue Niyonkuru Sekabumba. Hariho na communauté z'Ababembe, famille Nyampamba, Sadi Nyampamba, Bahati Nyampamba, famille Lulinda, Abwe Paul Lulinda, Delphine Yamonea, famille Batubula, Regine Batubula, famille Aochi, Leo Aochi, famille Bokeoi, Asukulu Bokele, famille Mbelechi, Echa Mbelechi, famille Walukele, Lukele Walukele, famille Mambo, Angalisho Mambo, famille Sumali, Evariste Sumali, famille Kiza, Jeannette Kiza, famille Wisumbelo, Isumbelo, famille Ndalo, Namirenge Ndalo.
Thank you very much for reading out the names of the victims.
Barakoze kudusomera amazina y'abacu bishwe.
Can I ask everyone to take 1 minute silence in remembering the victims?
Reka turabe twese dufate umunota wo kwibuka.
Thank you, everyone.
Barakoze.
We had Councillor Alexis introducing special guests.
Twumvishe Councillor Alexis yegereza abatumirwa bacu.
I'd like to welcome Honorable City Mayor Paul.
Reka niyegereze Honorable Mayor Paul.
Short remarks.
Atugezeho ijambo rigufi.
Hopefully you can hear me.
Ndizera ko munyumva.
Friends, colleagues and members of the Abanyamulenge community.
Inshuti, abavandimwe ndetse n'abagize community y'Abanyamulenge.
We gather here today in solemn remembrance of the men, women and children who lost their lives in Gatumba in 2004.
Duteranyijwe hano no kwibuka abagore, abagabo ndetse n'abana bishwe mu nkambi ya Gatumba 2004.
We honor their memory and we stand in solidarity with the survivors, their families and their descendants.
Twibuka abishwe ndetse tukaba duhagararanye n'abasizwe mu kwibuka abishwe.
Whose grief and resilience have shaped the days, the weeks, the months and the years ever since this tragic massacre.
Tunashimira gukomera kwabo mu minsi, mu mezi, mu myaka kuva ibintu byaba.
The horror of that night was not a sudden frenzy, nor a momentary lapse into chaos.
ijoro ry'uriya munsi ntabwo ari ikintu cyatunguranye cyangwa se accident.
Genocide is always intentional.
Jenoside igihe cyose ni ikintu kiba cyateguwe.
It is the calculated outcome of a process of propaganda, dehumanization, and the organized machinery of violence.
Jenoside igihe cyose iba ari ibintu byateguwe, iba ari ibintu byapanzwe iteka ryose.
It happens when those in power decide that an entire people should be erased and then mobilize every means at their disposal to make it so.
Ibi bintu biba mu gihe abantu bari mu myanya ikomeye bemeza yuko ubwoko bumwe ugomba kuvaho.
It is the product of hatred left unchecked.
Ni inyishu cyangwa se ni resulta y'igihe urwango cyangwa se imvugo mbi zititabwaho.
Of prejudice given permission.
Urwango mu gihe urwango rwemewe.
Of leaders who choose divide rather than protection and community.
Igihe abayobozi bemeza urwango amacakubiri aho kurinda abantu.
From Rwanda to Srebrenica, from Darfur to the Yazidi people of Sinjar.
Ibintu twabonye mu Rwanda, muri Darfur ndetse n'ahandi.
The world has witnessed the same terrible patterns repeat.
Isi yabonye cyangwa se yatumbereye ibintu nk'ibi ngibi bisubirwamo.
A slow normalization of hatred.
Aho urwango ruhindurwa ikintu gisanzwe.
The stripping away of humanity from whole communities.
Aho ubu abantu cyangwa se ubwoko bumwe bamburwa ubumuntu.
And then the unthinkable cruelty and act of barbarism that follows.
Ndetse bigakurikirwa n'ibikorwa bitari by'umuntu, ibikorwa bibi cyane.
Commemoration matters.
Kwibuka ni iby'ingenzi.
But remembrance alone is not enough.
Ariko kwibuka byonyine ntabwo bihagije.
The pledge of never again has been made many times.
Kuvuga ngo ntibizongera byakozwe kenshi.
Let us not forget World War I, the war to end all wars.
Reka tureke kwibagirwa intambara ya mbere y'isi, intambara yo kurangiza intambara zose.
And yet the repetitions of history continue and roll on.
Ariko amateka yakomeje kandi kwisubiramo.
We must move from remembering past atrocities to preventing future ones.
Tugomba gutandukanya kwibuka gusa ahubwo tukagerageza kurwanya ibindi bibi bizabaho.
That means speaking out when hate speech emerges.
Ibyo bisigura kuvuga cyangwa se kurwanya igihe imvugo mbi z'urwango ziserutse.
Standing against the demonization of any group of fellow human beings.
Kurwanya urwango rureba ubwoko bumwe gusa.
And challenging political or media narratives that seek to make us see our neighbours as something other than fellow human beings and members of the human race.
Kurwanya imvugo mbi cyangwa se amagambo mabi muri media ndetse no muri societe agaragaza kwereka yuko ubwoko bumwe budasanzwe cyangwa se butameze nk'abandi.
Here in the UK, we cannot think of genocide as something distant or disconnected from us.
Hano mu Bwongereza ntabwo tugomba gutekereza kuri jenoside nk'ahari ikintu cyakure, ikintu kitari cyacu.
We must reflect on our own place in the world and our own complicity sometimes, and on how international relationships can either challenge or enable those who commit such crimes.
Tugomba gutekereza uruhare rwacu mu isi ndetse tugomba kureba yuko tukareba ukuntu imiryango mpuzamahanga ishobora kureka ibintu nk'ibi ngibi bikaba.
None of us can be neutral observers in the face of mass atrocity.
ntabwo tugomba guhagarara hagati gusa ahubwo ngo turebere ibintu bibi nk'ibi ngibi.
Silence and inaction are in themselves a choice.
Utagira icyo dukora cyangwa se guceceka nabyo ni amahitamo n'ubushake.
Our responsibilities as public servants and as community leaders is to speak out.
Responsibility yacu nk'abayobozi b'amakommunity ni ukurwanya ibintu nk'ibi ngibi.
To challenge hatred wherever it takes root.
Kurwanya urwango aho ruserutse hose.
And to act with urgency, not only before those seeds grow, but when the violence is already in full, devastating action.
Kurwanya urwango rukiri rutoya, kurwanya urwango rugitangira, aho gutegereza ngo ikintu kibe kinini gikure.
Today, as we mark the 21 years since the Gatumba massacre,
uyu munsi twibuka kubw'inshuro ya 21,
we recommit ourselves to that responsibility as citizens of this country.
nk'abanyagihugu b'iki gihugu turavuga kandi ngo turwanye ibintu nk'ibi ngibi.
We stand with all communities that live under threat.
Turi kumwe n'amakommunity yose ahora mu bwoba.
And we pledge to use our voices, our platforms and our power to protect the vulnerable.
Ndetse turi kumwe n'abantu batishoboye cyangwa se batafite bavuganira.
To hold the perpetrators to account.
Ndetse no kuzana inkozi z'ibibi imbere y'ubutabera.
And to build societies and communities rooted in justice, equality, respect and full humanity for every fellow human being.
Ndetse no kubaka societe zose zigizwe n'uburinganire, urukundo ahantu hose.
Today we remember the victims.
Uyu munsi turibuka abishwe.
We honor the survivors.
Turabubashe.
And we commit ourselves anew to act so that their story is never forgotten and never repeated.
Ndetse turavuze ngo tuzahore tubibuka kugira ngo amazina yawe ibikorwa byabo bitazibagira.
Thank you all for being here today in the great city of Salford, a city whose motto in Latin is Salus Populi Suprema Lex.
Ndabashimira mwese kuba baje muri uyu mujyi wa Salford. Yavuze motto yayo mu Kilatini nge mwabyumvise.
God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank
you very much, Honorable Mayor, for your kind word. And I would now like to welcome MP Rebecca, who has been a pillar and a voice for Abanyamulenge for years now.
Kuba yarabaye cyangwa se amaze kinini ari inkingi ikomeye kuri community y'Abanyamulenge.
Just to let her know how much we love and support her.
Tunamubwira ukuntu tumukunda kubufasha bwiwe.
Thank you. It's an absolute honour to be here today on this very important occasion.
Ndanezerewe cyane kuba ndi hano kuri uyu munsi muri iki gikorwa kidasanzwe.
And my thoughts and prayers go out to all of you gathered here today and around the world.
Ibitekerezo byanjye ndetse n'amasengesho yanjye akaba agenda ku bantu bari hano uyu munsi ndetse n'ahandi hose ku isi.
As we remember and honour those who were killed in the massacre at the Gatumba camp in 2004.
Twibuka abishwe mu nkambi ya Gatumba 2004.
On that terrible day, we know that over 150 civilians were killed at the camp.
Tukaba tuzi yuko kuri uriya munsi mubi abantu barenga 136 bishwe.
Most of them Abanyamulenge and Tutsi refugees.
Abenshi muri bo ni Abanyamulenge, impunzi z'Abatutsi.
And as we now know, they were targeted for one reason.
Tukaba tuzi yuko ari ubwicanyi bwateguwe kubw'impamvu imwe gusa.
Their ethnicity.
Ari uko basa.
These innocent people should have been kept safe.
Izi nzirakarengane zakugobye kuba zararinzwe.
But they weren't.
Ariko ntibyabaye.
And today we still fight for justice.
Kugeza kuri uyu munsi turacyarwanira ubutabera.
tell you how much I admire the resilience of the survivors.
Ntibishoboka ngo mbishyire mu magambo uburyo nubaha imbaraga z'abasizwe.
Of all the families and friends who lost loved ones.
Imiryango yose yapfushije abavandimwe.
And your community.
Ndetse na community yose.
After experiencing so much trauma.
Nyuma yaho bahuye n'ikintu kibi nk'iki ngiki.
And we must remember that this was one event.
Tugomba kwibuka yuko iyi ngiyi yari evenema imwe.
In a long and traumatic history of persecution and genocide against the Tutsi and the Abanyamulenge community.
Ni evenema imwe ma evenema menshi yabayeho mbere yateguwe ku bwicanyi bw'Abanyamulenge.
Still today, we see unjust detentions and ongoing violence against your communities.
Ubu bwicanyi tukomeje kubona kuri uyu munsi buba kuri community y'Abanyamulenge.
But despite this, despite the trauma,
ariko nyuma y'ibi byose,
you are a community full of love, kindness and hope.
Ni community igizwe n'urukundo, ibyiringiro.
And it was an absolute honor to host many of you in Parliament this year.
Bikaba byarabaye ibyishimo kuri njyewe kuba narabiyegereje muri Parlement uyu mwaka.
To hear your presentations to MPs and Lords.
Kumva amapresentation yanyu ku ba MP ndetse n'aba Lords.
And I can assure you that the MPs and Lords there and myself will continue fighting for you and raising this important issue in Parliament.
Ndetse nkaba mbizeza yuko aba MP bose bazakomeza kubarwanira no kuvuga ikibazo cyanyu.
No matter who the government is,
guverinoma ariyo yose,
no matter what country,
igihugu aricyo cyose,
every government has a duty to protect all of the people who live there from prejudice and persecution.
Guverinoma afite responsibility, inshingano zo kurwanirira ubwoko butuye aha hantu.
And to protect the most vulnerable in its care.
Ndetse no kurinda ba bandi batishoboye.
No one should live in fear because of their ethnicity and race.
Nta muntu akagombye kubaho mu bwoba kubera yuko ukwasa cyangwa se ahakomoka.
So we'll all keep fighting for justice.
Tuzakomeza kurwanira ubutabera.
And future peace in their names.
Ndetse turwanirira amahoro.
For the safety of everyone facing persecution.
Amahoro y'abantu bose bakomeje kwicwa.
And for a better future.
Ndetse dusengera kazoza keza.
So today,
uyu munsi,
we stand here with sadness and grief.
Duhagaze hano n'agahinda.
But there is also hope.
Ariko dufite n'ibyiringiro.
Because it's clear to me.
Biragaragara neza kuri njyewe.
That your phenomenal community spirit.
Yuko community yanyu
is still unbroken.
Biratandukana.
And will always shine through.
Kandi izakomeza kugaragara cyangwa se kugaragara neza.
And I know I've said this before time and time again.
Ndabizi yuko aya magambo nayavuze kenshi.
But our city mayor, our councillors and myself are so proud of our Tutsi and Abanyamulenge communities here in Salford, Greater Manchester and beyond.
Ariko twebwe abayobozi, meya, aba MP ndetse n'abakansila duterwa ishema cyane na community yanyu y'Abanyamulenge.
Because apart from just being amazing,
uretse kuba muri beza cyane,
you've shown us how to be resilient,
mwatweretse ukuntu kugira ubumwe,
hopeful,
ibyiringiro,
and most importantly kind,
ariko cyane cyane kugira neza
in the face of the worst adversity.
Nubwo mukomeje guhura n'ibibazo byinshi.
And I think it's important that we remember today the beauty of your community.
Kandi ndatekereza yuko ari by'agaciro yuko uyu munsi tugomba kwibuka imbaraga za community yanyu.
So keep holding on to that love.
Mukomeze mugire urwo rukundo.
Keep fighting.
Mukomeze murwane.
And we'll all be here at your back, supporting you wherever we can.
Natwe turi mu yanyu tubafasha igihe cyose.
Very much for kind word MP Rebecca.
Arakoze cyane MP Rebecca ku magambo meza.
Victim of Gatumba massacres.
Ndetse n'aba victime ba massacre ya Gatumba.
Have found sanctuary here in the UK.
babonye ubuhungiro hano muri UK,
and many others from Abanyamulenge community.
ndetse n'abandi benshi bo muri community y'Abanyamulenge.
This country shown as a beacon of freedom.
Kino gihugu cyatweretse ibyiringiro cyangwa se umudendezo
for all who came before.
Abaje mbere.
When we came here, we found a country that accepts us.
Tuza hano mbere twabonye igihugu kitwemera.
And having built this memorial,
kuba twarubatse rino ry'urwibutso
is great action for show us the love.
Ni igikorwa cy'ingenzi kitwereka urukundo.
Today we are very happy to be with a special person.
Uyu munsi turanejejwe cyane kuba turi kumwe n'umuntu udasanzwe.
Our community leader, Professor Kanyiki,
umuyobozi wacu muri community, Professor Kaniki,
who came all the way from Congo.
Uba yaturutse muri Congo.
To thank UK authorities.
Yaje gushimira abayobozi ba hano,
especially the so-called local authorities.
Cyane cyane kubw'umwihariko abayobozi ba South.
Without any further ado, I would like to welcome Professor Kaniki.
Ntafashe amagambo menshi, reka niyegereze Professor Kaniki.
Honorable Mayor,
Banyakubahwa Mayor, MP Rebecca Longpelly. Nejejwe no kuba kuri kino gikorwa cy'uyu munsi ndetse n'abasizwe mwese ba massacre ya Gatumba.
Also many massacres, many killings that have happened to us in Congo as well in the world.
Ndetse n'abandi bo massacre menshi ndetse n'ubwicanyi bwinshi bwabaye kuri twebwe.
All of you whose story has never been told.
Abo benshi muri mwebwe inkuru zanyu zitaravugwa.
We are here today
turi hano uyu munsi
to stand together,
guhagarara hamwe,
to honor the memory of those who perished in the Gatumba genocide,
kwibuka abishwe muri jenoside ya Gatumba
on the night of August 13 to August 14, 2004.
ijoro ryo ku itariki 13-14 ukwezi kwa 8 2004.
This is a time to mourn.
Iki ni igihe cy'agahinda,
166 souls
kuririra abantu cyangwa se ubuzima bw'abantu 136
that we lost in an untimely manner,
twafushije mu gihe kidakwiriye,
and whose simple existence could not be tolerated.
Abantu kubaho kwabo kutababariwe.
Also
cyo guhagarara hamwe
with the survivors
n'abasizwe,
and to reaffirm our unwavering commitment to justice and peace.
tubagaragariza ubushake bwo kurwanira ubutabera.
On this day we grieve,
kuri uyu munsi turibuka,
but we also carry hope in our heart.
Ariko tujanye ibyiringiro,
Hope of a future
ibyiringiro by'akazoza
where justice prevails
aho ubutabera buhoraho,
and where no one lives under the fear because of their identity.
aho umuntu atabaho mu bwoba kubera uwo ari we.
The Gatumba
Massacre ya Gatumba
stands as a painful symbol
imeze nk'ikimenyetso cy'agahinda
of the suffering endured by the Tutsi in Congo,
by'akababaro abatutsi bo muri Congo,
but also reflects
ariko kandi bikagaragaza
a broader tragedy that continues to affect Tutsi communities across the Great Lake region.
by'ubwicanyi bw'Abanyamulenge bakomeje guhura nabwo muri region ya Grand Lac.
In remembering the 166 souls, brothers and sisters that we lost on that night,
twibuka ubuzima bw'abantu 136 twabuze muri iri joro,
today we also pay tribute to all the victims of ethnic violence.
tukaba twibuka abavictime b'ubwicanyi buvuye ku umuntu ameze cyangwa se ubwoko
All across the globe,
hose ku isi,
those whose lives have been cut short,
abo ubuzima bwabo bishwe imburagihe,
and others whose stories remain untold.
bamwe inkuru zabo zitaravugwa.
Their
ubuzima bwabo nizo mbaraga zacu.
We pledge today to never forget.
Uyu munsi turavuga kutazibagirwa.
And we pledge to break the cycle of silence, impunity and indifference.
Ndetse turavuga ku iceceka cyangwa se kurwanya ubutabera.
In the name of my entire community worldwide,
mu izina rya community yanjye ku isi yose,
I would like to thank Salford City Council,
ndashimira abayobozi ba Salford City Council,
all the councillors,
ndetse n'abakansulars
those
bose,
who are here and those who could not make it,
abari hano n'abatabasha kuboneka,
the City Mayor Paul Bennett,
City Mayor Paul Bennett,
MP Rebecca Long Bailey,
MP Rebecca Long Bailey,
for making our voice heard in many ways,
bwo kumvikanisha amajwi yacu mu ntandukanye,
including this memorial stone here,
birimo n'iribuye ry'urwibutso,
and the last year, the earlier meeting parliament.
ndetse no guserukira muri parlement muri uyu mwaka.
Last year when Alex Murura Shama told me about the progress towards the stone,
umwaka ushize igihe Murura yambwiye ku byiribuye,
I was unable to attend.
Byashobotse ko mboneka,
But today I came to express our gratitude.
Ariko uyu munsi naje kugaragaza gratitude yacu.
I also recognize the leadership of the Abanyamulenge Community Association in the UK
nkaba nshimira n'ubuyobozi bwa community y'Abanyamulenge muri UK
for their tireless efforts for advocating for our people.
kubwo guhora bavuganira ubwoko bwacu.
All of you who have worked tirelessly,
mwese mwakoze ubudasiba,
and together
twese hamwe
to exemplify our voice, we say thank you.
turabashimiye.
God bless you.
Imana ibamugishe.
Thank you very much, Professor Kanyiki.
Akoze cyane Professor Kanyiki.
We'll now proceed on placing flowers on the memorial stone.
Dukomeza tugiye gutereka amashurwe kuri ibuye
I
ry'urwibutso.
would like to ask Professor Freddy to come forward
Reka mpamagare Professor Kanyiki
and to be the first to lay prayer.
abe uwa mbere.
I'd like to ask Honorable City Mayor
Reka mpamagare Nyakubahwa Meya
to come lay flowers. Thank you. And the following person will be MP Rebecca.
akurikirwa na MP Rebecca.
May I ask Councillor Alexis Murura?
Reka mpamagare Alexis Murura, Councillor.
Okay. May I ask Councillor Gregory to come forward, please?
Kanyegereze Councillor Gregory.
And Councillor Charlotte.
Pastor Shabo,
Pastor Ben,
Councillor Ben,
Councillor Wilson,
Councillor Wilson,
representing TRSF, the survivors.
Hamagare Grace waserukiye basizwe.
Followed by Famille Shabukindi.
Araza gukurikirwaho na Famille ya Shabukindi.
Okay, now next is Famille Aizuru.
Ikurikizeho Famille ya Aizuru.
Represented by Pastor Freddy.
Baza guserukirwa na Pastor Freddy. Abaserukiye community y'Abanyarwanda niba bahageze.
Representative of the Burundi community.
Dukurikizeho abaserukiye community y'Abarundi.
On behalf of all the pastors who perished during Gatumba genocide, we have flower for all the pastors to come forward and members of the pastors who perished.
Mu izina ry'abashumba cyangwa se abapasiteri bose bishwe kuri uriya munsi, reka duhamagare abapasiteri batambuka imbere nabo, abapasiteri bose.
Zion Temple Berry.
Duhamagare umuyobozi wa Zion Temple muri paruwasi ya Berry.
Zion Temple Manchester.
Duhamagare paruwasi ya Zion Temple Manchester cyangwa se Echoes. abayobozi b'itorero rya Gosheni nabo batambuke.
Abanyamulenge Community Association.
Ndetse n'userukiye association cyangwa se ya community y'Abanyamulenge.
Before that, can I ask Murimbo to come forward? He was a bit late, so I can see him.
Reka mbanze mpamagare Murimbo atambuke.
He's one of the survivors and had a friend who lost their lives.
Ni umwe mu bacikacumu kandi afite abo yatakaje.
And I would lastly Baka to come forward with the flower.
Bwa nyuma niyegereza abayobozi ba Baka.
Moses, come forward, please.
Famille ya Moses.
Lastly, any other person?
Bwa nyuma reka mpamagare abo ntabashe kuvuga amazina.
Famille Mugabo.
Famille Mugabo.
Thank you very much.
Murakoze.
If there is any other person who brought flowers, please can come forward, please.
Nimba hari undi wese wazanye amashurwe nayazane imbere.
Can't see anyone. Thank you so much. We're going to now proceed to closing remarks from Grass on behalf of GRSF.
Turangiza reka twiyegereze Grass serukira umuryango wa GRSF.
On behalf of survivors.
Banyakubahwa mwese, abatumirwa bacu, inshuti, abo muri community y'Abanyamulenge, ndetse n'abasizwe mwese. N'umutima hamwe n'umutima uje amashimwe n'ama emotion menshi ndiyegereje hano kuri uyu munsi.
First, allow me to extend our warmest greetings to our guest of honor.
Bwa mbere reka munyemerere shimire cyane umutumirwa wacu umwihariko Professor Freddy Kanyiki,
representing the Abanyamulenge community.
Waserukiye community y'Abanyamulenge.
Paul Dennett,
Mayor
of the city of Salford.
Mayor wa Salford. MP Rebecca Bailey.
And all local authorities representatives.
Ndetse n'abayobozi bose bo muri uyu mujyi wa Salford.
Your presence here
kubaho kwanyu hano
means more to us than words can express.
Ni iby'agaciro kurusha uko amagambo yacu yabivuga.
Today we come together.
Uyu munsi duhujwe hano twese.
Not only to remember.
Atari ukwibuka gusa.
Not only to remember, but also to honor.
Atari ukwibuka gusa ariko no gutanga icyubahiro.
Keep alive the memory of our brothers.
Gukomeza memoire z'abavandimwe.
Our sisters.
Bashiki bacu.
Our mothers.
Ababyeyi bacu.
Our fathers.
Abapapa bacu.
And children.
Ndetse n'abana.
Whose lives were taken away from us.
Abishwe mu gihe kidakwiriye.
During the Gatumba Gatumba genocide.
Muri massacre ya Gatumba.
We stand before a memorial stone
Duhagaze imbere y'ibuye ry'urwibutso
that is more than just rock and engraving.
Atari ibuye gusa ririho imyandiko,
It is a testimony.
ahubwo ni ubuhamya.
On it are written the names of our beloved ones,
Kuri iri buye handitsweho amazina y'abavandimwe bacu,
names that will never be forgotten.
amazina atazibagirana.
Each letter carved on this stone
Buri nyandiko yose iri kuri iri buye
carries a story,
isobanura inkuru,
a face,
ishusho,
a voice
ijwi,
that once laughed,
igihe kimwe ryigeze guseka,
dreamed,
ryigeze kugira inzozi
and loved.
ndetse ryakunzwe.
We wish to express our sincere thanks to the city of Salford in Manchester
Nkaba nshaka gushimira ubuyobozi bwa city ya Salford
for making this possible.
kuba barabashe kudushoboza ibi ngibi.
Your kindness and solidarity
Urukundo rwanyu ndetse no kutuba hafi
has given the Abanyamulenge community a sacred place to come together,
byahaye community y'Abanyamulenge ahantu ho kwibuka,
to mourn,
guhurira hamwe mu kababaro no kwibuka,
to reflect,
ndetse no gutekereza
and to find strength.
ndetse no kwishakamo imbaraga.
You have shown that even in a world where sometimes forgets,
Ubuyobozi mwatweretse mu isi rimwe na rimwe yibagirwa
there are still hearts that cares.
yuko haracyari imitima y'urukundo.
This memorial is not only a remembrance of the past,
Iri buye gusa ntago ari irwibutso ryatambutse,
but also a reminder of our duty to build the future,
ariko kandi ni urwibutso rwo kutwibutsa kubaka kazoza,
of peace and dignity,
amahoro ndetse n'ubumwe
and justice,
ndetse n'ubutabera,
so that such tragedies
kugira ngo ibi ngibi
may never be repeated.
ntibigasubirwemo.
To all who have supported us in this journey,
Ku badufashije bose muri uru rugenzi
and to all who stand with us today,
ndetse n'abari kumwe natwe kuri uyu munsi,
thank you.
murakoze.
Your presence is a sign of hope,
Kubaho kwanyu cyangwa se kubana natwe uyu munsi ni ibyiringiro kuri twe,
that love is stronger than hate,
ikimenyetso y'uko urukundo rukomeye kurusha urwango,
and that truth will always outlast silence.
kandi yuko ukuri igihe cyose kuzabaho cyane kurusha guceceka.
To MP Rebecca,
Kuri MP Rebecca,
thank you for standing with the Abanyamulenge community.
urakoze kuba warahagararanye na community y'Abanyamulenge,
Thank you for being a voice
urakoze kuba waratubereye ijwi
and raising awareness on the ongoing violence against the Abanyamulenge community and Tutsis in Congo.
ukaba warakomeje kugaragaza ibi birimo bibera ku Banyamulenge muri Congo.
To all my fellow survivors,
Ku bacika cumi bagenzi banje,
what happened to you should never have happened to anyone.
ibyababayeho ntibyakagombye kubaho ku muntu uwo ari we wese.
The weight of such horror is not yours to bear alone.
Ibi ngibi ntabwo ari ibintu byo kugumana mwenyine.
Though the world may not always have listened
Nubwo isi itabumvishije
when it should have,
mu gihe yakagombye kuba yarabumvishije,
your pain matters,
akababaro kanyu ni ak'agaciro,
your life matters,
ubuzima bwanyu ni ubw'agaciro,
and your story must be told.
ndetse n'inkuru zanyu zigomba kumvwa.
You are not alone.
Ntabwo muri mwenyine.
May this stone stand forever
Reka rino buye rizahoreho
as a witness,
nk'ikimenyetso,
not only to the pain
atari agahinda gusa,
we endured,
ariko n'imbaraga,
but the unity,
ubumwe,
resilience,
imbaraga
and unbreakable spirits of our people.
ndetse n'ubumwe bwa community yacu.
Abanyamulenge bose bateraniye hano
To all the Banyamulenge who are here today
n'abateraniye ahandi hose bibuka
and around the world,
inzirakarengane zambuye ubuzima mu Gatumba,
the victims of Gatumba,
ndabakomeje.
I be strong.
Twihangane,
Be strong.
bacu bishwe nta cyaha bakoze
Our loved ones were taken without doing anything wrong,
ahubwo bazize uko Imana yabaremye
other than how they were created.
imyaka ibaye 21
It's been 21 years,
nubwo bisa nkaho birambiranye
even though it seems to be taking long,
nubwo bisa nkaho byatinze
even though it's taking time.
ntiducike intege
Let's not lose hope.
aho abacu batari
Where our loved ones are not,
tubababere
we are here for them.
tubabere ijwi
Let's be a voice for them
kuzageza tubonye ubutabera.
until we find justice.
Thank you so much.
Murakoze.
Thank you very much, Grace, for your speech.
Arakoze cyane Grace ku majambo meza.
We're now getting to the closure of this ceremony,
Turimo tugana ku musozo w'ibi birori byacu,
and I would like to express my gratitude to all of you who attended.
kandi reka nshimire mwebwe mwese mwabashe kwitabira.
Thank you so much.
Murakoze cyane.
We are now asking for a closing prayer from Reverend Jackson.
Reka twegereze Reverend Jackson adusengera turangiza. Murakoze. Let's pray.
Data mu izina rya Yesu turagushimiye turaguhimbaje kandi tugushimiye kubw'ineza yawe tugushimiye yuko uri Imana kandi uri Imana ikomeye twishimiye Imana yacu ko twakumenye tukamenya izina ryawe rikabasha kuduhumuriza mu bihe byose mu bihe bikomeye nk'ibi ngibi tubashe kwiheba ahubwo tugakomeza tukakwizera kandi tugakomeza tukakwiringira Mana turagushimiye kubwo umuhango ubaye ahangaha turagushimiye kuri gahunda zose zabaye ahangaha turagushimiye ku majambo yose yavugiwe ahangaha turagushimiye kubw'ihumure ryatanzwe ahangaha Mana yacu n'imijo data dusengeye imitima iri ahangaha yose data uyikomeze uyihe ibyiringiro bikomeye Mana yacu n'imijo nubwo biba byoroshye se cyangwa nubwo bitaba byoroshye igihe cyose tukwiringiye igihe cyose tugufite igihe cyose turi kumwe nawe Mana yacu n'imijo turakomeye data tukuretse gahunda zigiye gukomeza ukomeze ubane natwe uduhe umutekano mwiza uduhe Mana yacu mu ijuru serivisi nziza abaza kongera kuvuga Mana yacu mu ijuru ukomeze ubaha amajambo meza ukomeze ubaha amajambo yo kwiringiza kandi yo gukomeza imitima ishenjaguritse data gahunda zose ziri imbere turazikweretse ubane natwe kuva none kugeza turangije mu izina rya Yesu tubisabye kandi tubyizeye amen.
Thank you very much.